Billy, kind of your first full cycle here between spring ball and now fall camp, just kind of your first impressions and kind of, what you've liked, what you've maybe kind of enjoyed about Washington State so far?
First thing that sticks out to me is really just the culture of the squad here. I felt like I was pretty nervous coming out here. I mean, I only had 2 phone calls, maybe 3 phone calls with Coach Morris, and said I'd do it, come out here. So, I was pretty nervous coming out here, and the culture, I just felt like I was a part of the family right when I got out here. And, that was one of the things that stuck out. And also just a pretty different offense than I'm used to, and just fun to challenge myself those ways.
I was going to say, North Dakota, it looked like you kind of primarily did a lot of blocking kind of in that role. What's kind of been like, working more in the pass-catching role and what's such a pass-heavy offense here?
So can you repeat the end of that again?
What's it kind of been like working in such a pass-heavy offense here?
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, in high school, I caught a lot of passes, and at my time in North Dakota, my role just kind of ended up being more of a blocker, but I always thought I had the skills to be able to be a pass catcher, so coming out here, working with our strength staff and, getting a lot of speed on me, like Coach Tim, I feel like he's been a big part of me getting my athletic ability to where it needs to be and be a pass-catching threat in this offense.
How cool is it for you to be kind of one of the first tight ends back at Washington State in well over a decade now?
I mean, it's awesome. We get to kind of set the culture for the room and be able to just set the precedent for what's coming in the future for the tight ends here. And it's a lot of fun. I think we got a great group that's really cohesive, and we all work well together and challenge each other to get better every day. So it's pretty cool to be able to set that culture.
I think I overheard Coach Bradshaw call you Mountain Man. Is that his nickname for you?
Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of nicknames. Viking, Mountain Man. They come out everywhere. So, yeah, I love it, though.
All right, I got a non-football one for you. Favorite musical artist?
I'm a real variety guy, but recently it's been a lot of like country, so I'd have to say Tyler Childers, probably something like that, or maybe Whiskey Myers, just some real kind of low-key country, just cruising around.
We talked about your role kind of as a blocking guy at North Dakota, but how often were you always blocking? How often did you go out on routes, or could you kind of just walk us through your role?
Yeah, I think I ran like 4 routes my last season there, so I was really a pretty heavy blocking guy. We ran a lot of play action, so I'd be in on the pass set, and I'm just the type of guy, whatever my role is, I'm ready to step in there and do that, and that's what my role ended up being in that offense. So, that's just kind of what it was there.
How would you kind of define a tight end's responsibilities in this air raid offense? Or I guess, there's 2 kind of different kinds of tight ends in this offense, but especially your role in this offense.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think our role we need to be versatile. We need to be able to step down in the box, block a linebacker, block a DN, do that, but also can we split it out wide on the very next play and go out there, kick out a corner, make a move one-on-one, get loose. So I think our role is just kind of being a versatile weapon for this offense and being able to do all those things.
What's your favorite, maybe, do you have a favorite aspect of all of those different things?
Yeah, I just like how much we're moving around, just the variety. It's hard to pick one thing. I mean, I love blocking. I just love getting my face on somebody, putting them in the dirt, but it's fun to kind of step outside every once in a while and catch a pass too.